years imprisonment is justified. This was an innocent young child whose life was ended because the convict wanted to enrich himself.
Uganda versus Sagala.
My Lord, we the East African and the African
Found to this case are that Nakisui Nabidie Sabera, the deceased in this case, also known as Trinity, was a minor aged around 4 years of age at the time, and the biological doctor of Molod John and Nakisasi Annette, who were both residents of Market Cell, Kakira Town Council in Jinja District. Selville Joseph, who is the convict in this case, is accused among others already mentioned in the 2 counts as a male adult pastor of Deliverance and Healing Ministries Church in Kakira Town Council. He was a resident of Nairo Zone, Kakira Town Council, and he resided together with his girlfriend by the names of Namaganda Felista, who appears as A2 in this case. The facts also stated that in September he had a dream which, according to him, a big long snake with a human head bearing the face of accused person number 3, who is Boyenza, appeared before him, and he continued receiving visions of the same nature. He was at a spot in the church where he was the pastor, and in that vision he heard a voice calling him that the apostle, if you want riches, you must sacrifice a human being, regardless of any sex and age, in the church where the snake passed. The facts as presented also revealed that he called his spiritual father, who is accused number 3, and informed him about the vision. And the A3 responded to him that he does not have to fear, he has to behave like a man. And after keeping quiet for some time, he told A2 that, who also informed him that he should trust her, and that is when he went ahead to execute the plan, which led to the commission of the 2 offenses with which he was indicted and admitted and convicted. The victim in this case was very vulnerable and could not take care of herself or make any informed decisions regarding her life because of her age. And the offenses committed took the life of a young innocent child who had committed no wrong to the convict, and she trusted him as an adult who lived in their premises. I've also cautioned myself of the evil of engaging in acts of witchcraft, which are rampant in this region, and which leads to commission of offenses of this nature, and the impact it has on the family of the victim and the community generally. Protect children from the likes of the convict. So the sentences that will be passed will also serve to deter other people who may be tempted to do the same. This was an innocent young child whose life was ended because the convict wanted to enrich himself. This is not only a very serious crime, but, as already stated, an insult to the Christian faith, which he purported to represent, and it must be condemned in the strongest terms, since there is nowhere in the Holy Bible where human sacrifice is referred to. So in respect of count 1, having taken into account all the circumstances under which the deceased was trafficked from the safety of her home for purposes of committing another crime against her, I find that a sentence of 30 years imprisonment is justified, and I therefore sentence the convict to 30 years imprisonment in respect of count 1. The convict does not have any defense for taking the life of such an innocent child in pursuit of his selfish desires to enrich himself. So turning to count 2, having taken into account all the circumstances under which this crime was committed and the provisions of the law as cited above, I see no other justifiable sentence in this case other than life imprisonment, which means life, where life means imprisonment for the rest of the natural life of the convict without any possibility of being released. These are 2 sentences, however, they should run concurrently.
Number 2, Namaganda Felista.
Era kimujyamu kubanga era mbaire nsuubira nti adajja buje bwa kalaba mpulira obulumi bungi eri omutima gwange kubanga era nafuna n'obukose bukumpi ku bwongo bwange. Ekintu ekyo kye yantuusaako.
batolebwe mu busumba era kyendi kusaba nti gavumenti ekola okunoonyereza kyakizi eritaidde buvunaanyizibwa edutole mu bantu kuba bali tuyitanga ku abaana ife zita kyetuyidde ate nga gavumenti tetuyamba tutole obusente bwe tuli nabwo bwena twala omusango tyafuna kuyambibwa naire era natunda byange nasinga n'abaana bange n'abanambaku abamukulu wange n'abagezaako okumpa ssente okutaasa ne paka ne tulesinga era tusaina okwebaza